Have you ever wondered why that first bite of a cake brings an almost euphoric rush? Sugar activates the brain's default pathways much like addictive substances do, flooding your system with the dopamine and compelling you to reach for more. This isn't just mere willpower gone astray, it's biology at work. Studies show that high sugar intake can actually rewire neural circuits, heightening your cravings and making abstinence feel insurmountable. When your blood sugar spikes, then crashes, it's not just fatigue, it's cognitive whiplash. You may find decision making becomes sluggish, reaction times slow, and even simple tasks feel daunting. That midday sugar crash can undermine workplace performance and strain social interactions. By stabilizing glucose through reduced sugar intake and balanced meals, you reclaim consistent mental clarity and productivity. Suddenly, that's 3 p.m. meeting feels manageable rather than a looming energy black hole. Is your afternoon slump really just a lack of sleep, or is it a consequence of a mid-morning donut? When you consume refined sugars, blood glucose spikes sharply, triggering a surge of energy. But this spike is unsustainable within an hour. Instant crashes your blood sugar to sub-baseline levels, leaving you fatigued, irritable, and craving another sugary pick-me-up. Could your mood swings be more than just stress? Emerging evidence links excessive sugar consumption, depressive symptoms. In one large cohort, adults who regularly drank sugar-sweetened beverages reported significantly higher rates of a low mood and a hopelessness. Why? Chronic sugar overload promotes systemic inflammation, which can cross the blood-brain barrier and disrupt neurotransmitter balance. Cutting sugar doesn't only stop mood swings, it actively promotes neurochemical balance. Without constant instant surges, cortisol levels normalize, and the neurotransmitter like serotonin and GABA can function optimally. Over weeks, many report fewer anxiety flares and a deeper emotional stability, as inflammatory markers that disrupt the blood-brain barrier recede. In essence, saying goodbye to sugar opens the door for your own claiming brain chemistry to take the lead. Do you struggle to focus on a task that used to feel effortless? Habitual sugar intake impairs hippocampal function, the brain's memory center, leading to lapses in attention and learning difficulties. Conversely, reducing sugar has been shown to sharpen mental clarity and speed up reaction times, restoring cognitive resilience. You may have forgotten what's possible. Beyond energy and the mood, what other silent dangers lurks in your sweet treats? High sugar diets increase cardiometabolic risk factors such as elevated triglycerides and insulin resistance. Over time, they contribute to hypertension, fatty liver disease, and even accelerate cellular aging. It turns out, sugar is not just empty calories, it's a potent metabolic disruptor. So what happens when you decide to cut sugar out of your life? First, your blood glucose levels stabilize, sparing you devastating peaks and troughs that feels fatigue and cravings. Within days, many report steadier energy and mood, as the cortisol levels recalibrate without the constant sugar barrage. Over weeks, you may experience improved sleep quality, clearer skin, and a reduced joint inflammation. Give it months, and your risk markers for diabetes and heart disease begin to shift in your favor. How do you actually give up sugar without feeling deprived? Start by scanning labels for hidden names like maltodextrin and cane juice. Replace soda with a sparkling water infused with citrus slices. Satisfy sweet cravings with whole fruits, berries, green apples, and citrus, all of which deliver fiber and micronutrients that blunt glucose spikes. Meal prepping and mindful eating practices can also anchor your new habits, shielding you from impulsive sugary binge when stress hits. Long-term sugar freedom often hinges on a mindset as much as tactics. Visualize your future self, energetic, clear-headed, and free from cravings, and write a brief daily affirmation to reinforce that image. Enlist accountability partner to celebrate wins and troubleshoot slip-ups. Keep a non-sugar wins journal, logging each day you resist. No matter how small, these simple practices transform the challenge into a motivating journey rather than a restrictive diet. Isn't necessarily to become a sugar saint overnight, while complete abstinence yields the fastest benefits. A flexible approach, allowing occasional portion control treats, can work for some. The key is awareness. Savor each bite slowly, thoroughly testing the sweetness rather than mindlessly devouring entire packages. This mindful indulgence fosters a healthy relationship with food and prevents all or nothing thinking, which often triggers replace. Giving up sugar isn't about moral virtue. It's about reclaiming your energy, mood stability, and long-term health. The initial hurdle of withdrawal is brief compared to the lasting advantages. A steady vitality, clear cognition, and a reduced disease risk. Whether you choose a strict not-added sugar protocol or a moderated, mindful approach, every step away from the sugar roller coaster is a victory for your body and mind, and endure endless cycle of highs and lows when a smoother, brighter path awaits.